So you're going to repeat after me. So this is can you guess the name? So can you actually?
Mabel.
No, it's not going to be Mabel. So this says can you guess the name? So can you repeat after me? Can you guess the name?
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 Hi ho the Dario.
Now go Dario.
Can you say hi ho the Dario?
Oh, yeah.
Can you guess the name?
Hi ho the Harris.
Yes, Alex.
What?
Yeah. What do you have a question?
What?
Did you have a question?
Are you guessing?
Is it Mr. Harris?
No, that was me yesterday. So it starts with an M. All right.
Mabel?
We've already done Mabel. You gotta think of people that we haven't done yet. So it starts with an M. It starts with an M. Hi ho the Dario. Can you guess the name? All right.
Hi ho Dario.
Here we go. Let's see who.
Hi ho Dario.
See who it is.
Hmm.
Can you guys read that name?
Churchill.
It's Mrs. Churchill. Good. Who said that?
Me.
Who's me?
Michael.
Michael. You said
Michael
Mrs.
did
Churchill? That's awesome. All right. So I want us to look. So remember, what our first thing we do when we learn a new name is we study the name. We're going to read it. All right, so let's read this together. I'm going to point to it. This says Mrs. Churchill. Let's do that again together. Mrs. Churchill. All right. So let's see if we can clap and stomp the beats to Mrs. Churchill's name. There's a lot of them. Let's see if we can do it. So I want you to whisper her name to yourself and clap the beats out. All right? Ready? You can just whisper it. How many beats do you hear in Mrs. Churchill's name? How many beats do you hear? So Mrs. Churchill. How many do you hear?
Mrs. Churchill.
Alex, do you know how many beats there are in Mrs. Churchill's name?
Mrs. Churchill. Mrs. One. Mrs. One.
So there are 4 beats in Mrs. Churchill's name. All right. Now I want you to study the letters. So I want you to take a few seconds. I want you to look at all of those letters.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I want you to count them. I want you to see what you notice with those letters.
M. I. M and I.
Right. So, Michael, hold on, buddy. We're studying. We're counting, and we're studying those letters.
M. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Who knows
5.
how many letters there are in Mrs.
R.
Churchill's name?
I did this. Oh. N. N.
Mari.
12.
12? Is that right? There's no way. Someone's name has 12 letters in it. Let's count together. All right, here we go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That is a lot of letters. All right. So the last thing we're going to do is we're going to cheer it. So I'm going to say, give me an M. What are you going to do?
M.
Give me an M, right?
M.
All right, so here we go. Give me an M.
M.
Give me an R.
R.
Give me an S.
S. S.
Give me a C.
C.
Give me an H.
H.
Give me a U.
U.
Give me an R.
R.
Give me a C.
C.
Give me an H.
H.
Give me an I.
I.
Give me an L.
L.
Give me another L.
L.
What does that spell?
Mrs. Churchill.
Mrs. Churchill.
Mrs. Churchill.
All right, so Mrs. Churchill is our star name, has a star name today. So I am going to have her share a little bit about her so you can learn about her a little bit more. Okay? So,
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I love seeing all your faces,
Thank you.
and I'm excited to be the star person today.
Today I broke my tooth. Yesterday I broke my tooth.
Oh, goodness. Well, as you know, Mrs. Churchill is my name. I have worked in schools for 29 years. A lot of years. What numbers make up 29? Does anybody know? 2 and a 9? A 2 and a 9 is 29. I have 4 daughters.
4 daughters?
4 daughters. They're grown up. I have 7 grandchildren.
Whoa!
Yeah, that's a lot, right? And at my house, I have 4 dogs.
Speak to the unicorn.
That's a lot, isn't it? I told some of you the other day I had 4 doggies. That's a lot, isn't it?
Speak to the whole one.
Yeah.
Speak
My
to the
favorite
one.
color is purple.
My favorite color is purple and teal.
It is.
So funny.
And I love the summertime.
Me too.
That's my favorite season is the summer.
Me too.
I like to go on hikes. My kids and grandkids like to picnic.
I like to go on hikes too.
Do you like to go on hikes? Do you like to go on picnics?
Yeah.
Yeah, we go to the park and we go picnics. Everybody comes to my house on Sunday and we have a Sunday dinner.
Ow. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
there's like 14 of us every Sunday at my house
Ow, my 2 foot.
for dinner, yeah. We like to play croquet. Does anybody know what croquet is?
I know. No.
It's a game that you play outside, and you hit a ball with a mallet, and you have to get them through these wickets. We also play badminton at my house.
I know to play at. You go in the hole.
Yeah, that's right. And we play cornhole at my house.
That's my favorite game. You do it.
You love that too?
Yeah. Oh, I like that game. Guess what? I like that. My Instagram here. Can I just?
Does anyone have any questions for Mrs. Churchill? We're going to see if we can do 3 questions. Raise your hand if you have a question. She'll call on you.
Yes, Layla. What you got there, sweetie?
Oh, you got Mo Willems books. Those are awesome.
Oh, cool. Do you love Mo Willems? Good. I like to read too, so I think that's cool that you like books too. Yes, Murray.
My birthday's in the summer.
Oh, fun. So you get to do all kinds of fun stuff outside for your birthday, don't you?
My birthday's February 15th.
Oh, a day before Valentine's Day. I love that. Anybody else have a question?
I do.
Yes, Lena.
My birthday's in the cold.
It's in the cold.
Yeah.
Well, that can be fun too, though, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because my family always goes to
Goes where?
Kids Planet.
Oh, wow. Yes, Truett.
My birthday's July 25th.
That was my mom's birthday, July 25th. Yes, Jordan. Do you have the question, Jordan? No? Okay. Well, it was good talking to you guys.
You'll get a
I'll
chance
see
to
you
learn
tomorrow.
more about.
Thank you for letting me be the star.
Yeah, you'll get to learn more about Mrs. Churchill as we do some learning together. Okay. All right.
I have the question.
So what I would like to do is we've been at our computers for a little bit. I would like for us to take a short break. And what I want you to do during this break, I'm going to leave my computer up. But if you are able to, I would love for you to go find a stuffed animal that you would love to read to. Okay, if you have a stuffed animal or a toy, something fun that can be your reading partner. All right, so go. You have a few minutes to go do that. Get away from the computer, get up, move around, and come back in a few minutes. I'll see you soon. Okay?
Bye. How do we leave? I gotta get a stick. How do we leave? How do we leave?
No, you're just gonna walk away from the computer. That's how you leave.
I got it. What's up? What's up, bro? What time is it? It's 3 o'clock, sir. What does cat speak? I gotta get my claws. Snake. Cats don't know how to work the computer.
All right. Once everyone's back in here, I want to teach you guys about a letter today. We're gonna learn a letter. All right.
Let the cat speak.
All right. Waiting on Amelia and Jordan and Makai and Mari. All right, what I want you to do with that stuffed animal is I want you to set it right next to your computer. So they're looking at you. All right, we'll have a chance to show off our reading partners here in a minute. Okay, but I just want them to sit right next to you real close so they're listening to how school works.
Mine should not stand up.
All right. All right, so we've been reading letters since school started the last few days, right? So today I want to teach you to own a letter. So that means that it becomes a part of you and it's yours, okay? So we have it in our back pocket and we're ready to use it whenever we need to. It helps us, and it helps if we do things with that letter. Okay. So it helps us name the letter, sound it, write it, and use it to make lots of words. Okay. So I'm going to tell you today's letter, and it's the letter M. Okay. So I'm going to show you how to write the letter M on the board, right? So we're going to start with the uppercase M, so I want you following along with me. We're going to do is go down, and then down diagonally, up, and then back down. Can you do that in the air with me? Watch. So let's write the letter M. Right, ready? We're going to go up, down, just like that. Okay. Does anyone know what sound the letter M makes? Raise your hand if you know what sound the letter M makes. Does anyone know what sound the letter M makes?
No.
Mari, do you know what sound the letter M makes? Yeah, it actually makes the sound. It's like if you're saying something's really yummy, you go So it's All right. So see if you can make that sound for me. Ready? Go. And I want us to see if we can come up with some words that start with the letter M. We have several names in our class that start with the letter M, but can we come up with some words that start with the letter M? Moose. That's a good one, Truett. What else? Michael. Yes, that's one of our friends' names, isn't it, Alex? Money. Yes. What else?
Amelia.
Oh, Amelia starts with an E, but she has an M in her name. That's good, buddy.
Oh.
But that's good. I'm glad you were able to find that middle sound in there. Can we think of anything else? Did someone say Monday? Or did I make that up?
Me.
You did. All right. And then Mackay starts with M. And then Mrs. Churchill starts with M. Mr. Harris starts with M. Mari starts with M. So M is in all sorts of words that we use almost every day. All right, so we are going to continue learning and working through those, all the letters of the alphabet. So what I want us to do is I have a really fun story I want to read to you today. All right, I haven't read to you in a little while, so I thought I would read one of my favorites. It's called The Three Billy Goats Gruff.
Mr. Harris?
Yes.
We have Mrs. Churchill. When we go to speaker view, we see Mrs. Churchill, and so we can't really see you.
That is my fault. I pinned her video.
Yeah.
Let me pin mine, or spotlight it. There we go.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you. Well, it's good to know that that works. All right. Boys and girls, I am so sorry about all that. So,
I can't unmute myself.
So, let's look at that letter M again, since you didn't really see it. That was my fault. All right. So, remember we were talking about, we wrote the letter M. I'm going to write it nice and big again so you guys can see it.
You're not listening. You need to sit up and listen.
I can't
All right.
listen.
So, can you get your magic marker out for me? It's on your finger. Did you know that? You have a magic marker there? All right. We're going to go down, down, up, down, just like that to write the letter M. So,
Mr. Harris?
yes.
Or you can go up, down, up,
You
down.
can go up, down, up, down. It kind of depends on how you want to write it. So, now that I am on your screen, let's go ahead and let's look at this book, The Three Billy Goats Gruff. So this is an old story. It's a storybook. So we talked about learning about the world books a little bit the other day. This is an old favorite storybook. So this is a story that was written a long time ago. and it's been retold over and over again. So this version is called The Three Billy Goats Gruff, and it's by Paul Caldone. So we've talked about it a little bit, but there's only one name on here. Usually there's an author and an illustrator. So what did Mr. Caldone do, you think, for this story? What do you think he did?
Write the words and pictures.
He wrote the words and the pictures. That was excellent, Mari. Yeah, so he did it all. He didn't need any help. Did you think he didn't need help, or do you think he needed some help? I bet he needed some help. But he did the whole thing. All right, so here we go. The Three Billy Goats Gruff by Paul Caldone. Once upon a time, there were three billy goats. They lived in a valley, and the name of all three billy goats was Gruff. They were all the same name. Isn't that kind of silly? There was very little grass in the valley, and the billy goats were hungry. They wanted to go up the hillside to a fine meadow full of grass and daisies, where they could eat and eat and eat and get fat. But on the way up there, a bridge over a rushing. But on the way up there was a bridge over a rushing river, and under the bridge lived a troll, who was mean and he was ugly. It's pretty mean. First, the youngest billy goat Gruff decided to cross the bridge. Trip, trap, went the bridge. "Who's that tripping over my bridge?" roared the troll. "Oh, it's only I, the tiniest billy goat Gruff," said the billy goat in his very small voice, "and I'm going to the meadow to make myself fat." "No, you're not," said the troll, "for I'm coming to gobble you up." "Oh, please don't take me. I'm too little, that I am," said the billy goat. "Wait for the second billy goat Gruff, for when the second billy goat Gruff comes, he's much bigger." "Well then, be off with you," said the troll. A little later, the second billy goat Gruff came to cross the bridge. Trip, trap, went the bridge. "Who's that tripping over my bridge?" roared the troll. "Oh, it's only I, the second billy goat Gruff, and I'm going to the meadow to make myself fat," said the billy goat, and his voice was not so small. "No, you're not," said the troll, "for I'm coming to gobble you up." "Oh, please don't take me. Wait a little till the third billy goat Gruff comes. He's much bigger." "Very well. Be off with you," said the troll. Then came the third billy goat Gruff. Trip, trap, went the bridge. The third billy goat Gruff was so heavy that the bridge creaked and groaned under him. "Who's that tripping over my bridge?" roared the troll. "It is I, the big billy goat Gruff," said the billy goat, and his voice was as loud as the troll's. "Now I'm coming to gobble you up," roared the troll. "Well, come along," said the big billy goat Gruff. "I've got 2 horns and 4 hard hooves. See what you could do." So he's kind of challenging him, right? Challenging the troll.
Fight him.
So up climbed the mean, ugly troll, and the big billy goat Gruff butted him with his horns, and he trampled him with his hard hooves. And he tossed him over the bridge into the rushing river. Then the big billy goat Gruff went up to the hillside to join his brothers.
His brother. He whooped at you.
In the meadow, the 3 billy goats Gruff got so fat that they could hardly walk home again. They're probably there yet. So snip, snap, snout, the tales told out. The end. So we are going to take about a 5-minute break. So I'm going to put you in the waiting room like we did yesterday. So during this few minutes, you cannot touch your computer. All right, so your hands off your computer. If your parents came to the school yesterday, you got some goodies, so you can get those out. You can draw a picture on your whiteboard. You can build something with those blocks. Build a pattern or something for about 5 minutes. Get up, move, and then we'll be back here soon, okay? All right, so remember, I will take care of your computer. Don't touch it, all right? I'll see you back in just a little bit.
You don't have to with me. Can you draw something?
Don't go over here. Huh? Oh, you're not going to have to write. What are you telling you to write?
They are crazy today.
They're getting used to everything.
Yeah. Ugh. I mean, at least I can mute them and pretend they're listening.
One positive.
Yeah. All right, today I want to teach you something that every reader in the whole wide world knows. Every reader from here to Japan knows that it is fun to read all by yourself, privately and quietly. It's also fun to read with a friend. So that's why I had you bring a friend with you this morning. All right, so Mabel's my friend. We read together all the time. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you how we read with a partner, okay? So you can read to anything and everything. Did you know that? You can read to your mom and dad. You can read to your brother, your sister. You can read to your dog. You can read to a stuffed animal. You can read to just about anything. Okay?
How do you like Murray?
Yeah, you could, Alex. You could read to Murray. I bet Murray would love that. So,
Snake.
when we read with someone, it's very important that both of us get a chance to look at the book. So, I've got Mabel here. If we're looking at this book on weather, am I going to hog it to myself like this?
No.
No, because who am I reading with?
Mabel.
I'm reading with Mabel, and Mabel needs to see it too, right? So, we're going to sit side by side, just like we are right now. See how we're sitting side by side? And I'm going to put the book in the middle, just like this. So that way I can see it, and Mabel can see it. Okay. All right. Another thing we do is I like to call it seesaw read. So now, can stuffed animals actually read? But could we pretend that they're reading? Could we make up silly voices for them and read for them? Absolutely. So that's what I'm going to do. So in this story on Weather on a Trip, I'm going to read the weather is this page that says the weather is sunny. And Mabel's going to read this page that the weather is cloudy. Okay? So the weather is sunny. The weather is cloudy. The weather is rainy. The weather is stormy. And then we could, if there's one page left, do you think Mabel and I could read that together? Yeah, so we could look at that and say the weather is wonderful. All right. So you can seesaw read. So I want you, so you're going to practice that later today. I would love for you to practice seesaw reading with someone in your house or with a stuffed animal, or like I see Lena's dog in the background. Lena could read to her dog, or Alex could read to Murray. All right. So I want you to practice reading to someone today. All right. And I want to hear all about it tomorrow.